What's up, guys? Red Rebel here, and today I am going to be talking about my honest opinion about Black Clover Quartet Knights. So far, I do believe that it's a great game, has great potential. It's lacking in certain areas, but I'm going to talk about all the aspects that I think need to be talked about, such as the gameplay, the matchmaking, and what I feel like Bandai did wrong with this game. First though, I wanted to show you my stats. My Magic Knight level right now is 21. My rank is Intermediate Magic Knight 4. Playtime, I've had over 10 hours in this game so far. I've had 72 victories. My win rate is horrible. There's a reason for that I will actually get to in this video. My top kills, 34, is pretty good. Top KD is 22, which I personally think is fine. Top kill streak, 29. MVMK awards, only 24 of those so far, and 93 stars acquired. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to start with is the gameplay. The game is fluid, the movement system feels nice, and after moving, or even while moving, you can still launch attacks at a pretty good pace. The speed at which the game plays is a bit fast. Oftentimes the matches end very fast, and sometimes too fast. Sometimes it's because the match is so one-sided, and other times there may be only one objective, and because of this it is easy to get frustrated. As of now, there are plenty of characters to use, each with their own unique skills and attributes that diversify the game. There are 4 types of characters. There are attack characters, there are shooter characters, healer characters, and support characters. And it is very difficult to win when one type of character is missing. The customization is very broad and helps out each character in their own way. For example, you have decreasing cooldowns, you have increasing health or attack power, or altogether changing how the character plays, and this system is really nice. For all the characters, they have spell books, and the spell books changes how the character plays, and I really enjoy this system. You can completely change your play style based on those spell books. There is a problem that when I first realized it, I thought it was just my PlayStation, but there's a stutter within the game as you are playing it. It often happens just during the matches. It could be because there's so much going on at one time that the game itself cannot take it. And like I said, I thought it was my PlayStation, but as I was playing other games, there was no stutter. I'm not sure if this just happens on the PlayStation or if it also happens on PC and Xbox, but I'm hoping that Bandai will update the game and try to fix that stutter, because it can really mess up your game and your streak. So the next thing I would like to talk about are the matches. As said before, the matches often seem to go by very fast. It is almost as if you get in, then you get out 2 seconds later. This is most likely because there are only 3 game modes at present. There's zone capture, which is what this gameplay is of. You just literally sit on the point. It's just like any other game that you would play that has this type of capture mode. There is crystal carry, and there is also the treasure hunt. Zone captures can be completed the fastest, and treasure hunt the slowest, but they often don't take longer than 5 minutes. This particular gameplay just so happens to take longer than that, but next is the matchmaking, and I particularly have a very big issue with the way the matchmaking works in this game. Matchmaking in its own is a huge issue, but it's also why the game modes may be short. The matchmaking is pretty bad. The game searches for opponents for at most 5 minutes, and then it will automatically start the match regardless if the lobby is full or not. And it it'll autofill with bots, and the teams are hardly ever balanced. So you may have 3 bots on your team and 4 players on the other team, or you may have bots on your team and bots on the other team, but the bots on the other team do more than the bots on your team, or your bots will be stuck somewhere else, and the bots on the other team are just stuck targeting you while you're trying to play the objective. Or you're teamed up with low-ranked players and the other team is absolutely stacked. A lot of the times when I'm trying to play and searching for those matches, my team will be filled up with low-ranked players, usually like players who have just started and don't really know what they're doing. And then all of a sudden, there's an entire squad that pops up on the other team, and they're all super high ranks, and it's an unfair balance. What I think they need to do, honestly, is kind of integrate in a system where if you're at a certain rank, you're not gonna get those junior Magic Knights into the lobby. I know it seems unfair, but when you're playing the game and you have teammates who don't know how to play the objective because they just don't know what they're doing, and you're losing, when you lose points when you're trying to rank up, that really does not seem fair to me. But regardless, the matchmaking needs a lot of work. It needs to do a lot more balancing. But this is a trend I have noticed from Bandai. It wasn't the same in Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, where you would literally go and you would try to find a match, and there were no lobbies. In that game, you had to create your own lobby or find someone else's created lobby, and even then, because they were created lobbies, that person who was the lobby leader would stack teams against another, and it was really bad. Basically, we just need balance if you're gonna do something like this. But just in the last few years, I've seen Bandai, their online play kind of falls short in a lot of their games. Even though their games are really good, the online play always needs work. The next thing that I really felt was that Bandai kind of let this game sink. Their promotion for this game kind of ended back in early spring when they teased it and showed a trailer. After that, it kind of died down. I remember myself when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hyped for that game. I want to see how it's gonna play. What is it gonna be like? And I was really excited for it. Like I said, this game is really fun. I have a great time with it, but there are not a whole lot of players, and this is where Bandai went wrong. They did not promote the game well. I personally knew the game would be coming from the teasers and trailers, but after that, I didn't hear anything about it. The day it was released, I did not know until I saw the tweet that very day, so I'm sure that there are still people out there who don't know it was released and would like to play. The lack of promotion creates a lack of players and therefore harms the online community, and it seems to be smaller. It seems to be smaller than I had hoped for. But like I said, overall, I enjoyed the game. I hope you all do too. There's going to be a lot more on this channel, a lot more with the streams. So if you want to see that, subscribe for more. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you want to get the game yourself, if you don't have it yet. And I try to, like I said, I try to do streams. I try to do them pretty often at this game because I feel like that's the best way to capture it. And until next time, guys, I will see ya.